all I've ever wanted for all these years of watching Drag Race is for them to play more Beyonce songs during the lip syncs, and we're getting them. I'm so happy. It's Anita in the workroom, and I want to introduce you to my new puppy, Milo. Milo, can you say, "You better work"? Before we get into this week's video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and go over to my Patreon for more exclusive content.
You could call it mind games, whatever you want to call it. Oh no! I just go with it. I think it's funny.
It's so cute how Shea and Trinity are making everybody else in the room sweat about this golden plunger, because why not? Play mind games. I would do it. I don't even understand why the person with the golden plunger has to enter the room after anyone else, after everyone else, that is. I think it's so smart to use this opportunity to be like, well, I learned something from the producers about the, the true potential of this plunger, and I'm excited about it. Play with their minds. It's funny.
Let's do it.
Oh my God.
All right. What's it gonna be?
Oh.
Jesus,
This game was so much fun. First, the girls had to do a puzzle. Then they had to spin a wheel to see what fabrics they get to use for their maxi challenge, which, by the way, is a ball. They're going to be creating one look from scratch and 2 other looks that they had brought from home. I don't even care about that much right now. Right now, it's just so delightful to see this game. I hope they keep it in other All-Stars iterations of Drag Race, or even in the regular seasons. I really enjoyed this game. There was a chance for you to win money, there's a chance for you to lose the money, and there's a chance for you to pick your own, fabrics and themes for the design challenge. This was so fun.
My design is kind of ambitious, so
it really is, and it will be amazing if you can do it.
If I can do it.
The queens are hard at work trying to figure out what they're going to do with these materials that they've gotten. I'm very excited for Raja. She's doing something very interesting and structured with her gold fabric, and I think it's going to turn out really good. As well as Trinity. I'm not that excited for Trinity, but the fact that she started sewing before everyone else, it tells me she has a clear vision and she knows what she's going to do, and it's going to be executed well. Now, Shea Couleé is up there for me, along with Raja, of course. When I think of a fashion queen and just a really immaculate taste level, Shea Couleé is at the top of my list, because she doesn't really falter on her fashion. Is more, well, I didn't love last week. But more or less, it's always really good. Even if I don't really love something that she does, objectively, I can be like, it's good. It's just not what I want for me. So yeah, I feel like she's gonna do a really good job.
Now, if you can pull that outfit off, this is gonna be fantastic. Make this challenge the one where you get your legendary legend store.
Okay.
RuPaul's walkthrough didn't really reveal a lot for me. I mean, Jinkx can't sew, and she doesn't care to learn to sew. I get it. I don't know what's going to happen with that braided dress. It could turn out well if she has enough time to do a lot of braids and make them really long. It could turn out into something really spectacular. But do I think it's going to turn out into something really show-stopping? I don't think so. I feel like Jinkx is just trying to make sure that her body's covered and there's no risk of going home, so who cares? The outfits she brought from home, I'm sure they're going to do, they're going to be amazing. So this is whatever. As far as everyone else goes, I don't know what's happening with the Vivienne. She's getting barely any screen time. All I know is she has a piece of blue fabric and she sewed it wrong with regards to the way it stretches or something. And that's It's kind of weird, isn't it? She's the only girl from out of the country and the cameras are not looking at her. Yikes.
I feel like Trinity and I need to rope more people into the alliance. Jinkx!
Yes, Mother. What's the alliance talking about?
So there's a lot of talk about strategy. And Monét wants more people in the alliance. Monét is looking at this game like it's Survivor. And I'm a big Survivor fan, so I'm there with her. I see what she's doing. She's playing a social game. And she's trying to make sure that everyone's cool with her. And no matter if she wins, loses, or draws, she never gets blocked. So she always has an opportunity to get another legendary legend star. That's very smart. The problem with the plan is everyone else around you is pretty smart as well. And so they see through the game. You went to Jinkx. Jinkx is like, this don't make no sense. I'm not really trying to be a part of this secret alliance. Shea Couleé, same thing, no dice. Monét's the logical next target to block if she does not win this episode. And guaranteeing her that you won't block her if you win, it's kind of like saying, I know you're a threat and you could surpass me, but I like you and I'm just gonna let you slide. No, it's a competition. It's all about strategy, and strategy-wise, it's not smart to be in an alliance with Monét. It's too early in the game, and she already has a star. If she had nary a star, we could talk about it, but she has one, so we can't. RuPaul looks amazing. I love the hair and makeup this week. I love this pink on her. This color and this shade of pink, it's really pretty. I feel like they're kind of matching, but not really. But I do enjoy the appliques as well. Normally an applique dress feels dated and old, but this feels kind of youthful and frilly and princessy, and I'm appreciating that on her. I didn't really like the way she was walking with the dress because it's like she held it up and the fabric was just dangling. I'm like, can you not walk without tripping over? It's such a high slit and most of the front is open, so there's not a lot of dress in your way for you to trip over, but who am I? RuPaul's in her 60s, better safe than sorry. We don't want an accident. I love this. Okay, it's pretty amazing that Vanna White looks the way she looks. Vanna is like in her 70s or 80s at this point. I mean, tasteful work, but she looks 60 and her body is amazing. You can tell that this woman probably does Pilates 10 times a day. Okay, Vanna White, you better work.
Category is Vanna White realness.
Jinkx Monsoon looked really good. I didn't think black would have been the best color choice, but I agree with the Jinkx. Vanna White coming out in black makes it like, oh yeah, she would wear black. But normally on the show, I don't think she would wear black. Either way, it's full of glitz, it's full of glam, it's very Vanna White. I don't think Vanna would ever do the capelet or whatever that fabric was she had over her shoulder the entire time. But this is Vanna White dragged up, so I appreciated the look. When I think of Vanna White, I just think of pageant, like just very pageantry. Shea Couleé has no business being this freaking gorgeous. Like the skin, oh my god. I don't know if she airbrushed her entire body or what, or she bathes in milk and honey. It looks literally unbelievable. I love everything about this outfit. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, Monét in this white lady wig is sending me. It's so different seeing her in this type of wig. It's just so, I don't know. Let's hope she's not forced to wear it any longer. I think Monét's dress is beautiful, but when I think of Vanna White realness, I don't think of a slit that high. I feel like it's Monéified, but there's a hint of Vanna in there somewhere. So you go off, but I do like the dress. Now Jaida is giving me real Vanna White with this gown. I feel like Vanna would probably wear this. Maybe not off the shoulder, but this really does feel Vanna White. And again, in her best white lady wig. Interesting. Like you never expect to see these types of queens in these types of wigs. And it makes them look so different. Is it just me? Maybe I'm weird, I don't know. Okay, Raja is fully doing Vanna White in her younger years because this hair is like a throwback. I love this Vanna White look. I love the purple. I love the slit. It's not too high. It's very like 80s. And I feel like this is exactly how Vanna White probably looked in the 80s. Yeah. Vanna White realness, and you thought big ginger hair and this mermaid chiffon bottom with, what is that? A snakeskin top? Yvie, I don't know what's going on, but this is not Vanna White realness, sweetheart. This is whatever you want it to be. This is just you. You're just doing yourself right now, but go off, enjoy yourself. I love the Vivienne, but this wig is sending me. The roots are so dark and it's so shiny. It's almost like it's unreal. It's interesting to look at. And then she chooses this blush color velvet dress that doesn't quite hit the floor, and it's a wrap dress. And it just washes her out because it's like skin tone. It's an interesting look. Like, the dress is totally fine. I just don't know if it's the right dress for her. Yeah. Am I weird about it? Like, tell me. I want to have a discussion because I feel like it's just not great for her. Okay, this is one of my favorite dresses for this category. Like, if you're giving Vanna White realness, the straps are appropriate. I feel like Vanna would do this type of strap instead of like off the shoulder where somebody else did their interpretation of it. I feel like Vanna would also have this many sparkles and rhinestones on her dress because she's a pageant girl. I feel like this hair is very Vanna back in the day as well. Even a little bit today. It's like her hair today is a little bit tamer than Trinity's, but it's still of that vein. You know what I mean? Like, this is beautiful. This is really good.
Category is before and after.
This category is weird in itself. I'm just gonna let you know if I like the look or not. And right now, I like Jinkx's look. I get the references she's doing and it actually makes sense to me. It's really well done. It fits her well. There's nothing about it that I would really change except for the color of the hair. It's a little too blonde for me. And I know like this is probably the right color from What Happened to Baby Jane. Actually, no, I don't think it was this blonde. I don't think it was that blonde. Either way, I'd have rather the blonde be a little bit more yellow and a little less white. Because with all the stage lights and everything, it's washing out. Her face is already painted white. There's just a lot. It's a lot for me. Now, this is innovative. This is like a concept that I don't know if I would have thought of it. The gold tooth fairy. The hair is bomb. That lace front is lacing. The gold in the hair. The braids, it's so, you see when girls try to do like a black hairdo and it's braids and cornrows and everything in a wig, it needs to be like real flat, like it's actually braided on top of your scalp, one, and two, it needs to be real full. No one wants like a thin, no, it needs to be like full. This is perfection. This is so freaking good. And the wings, Shea Couleé is disrespectful. Okay, Monét Exchange, did Bob put you up to this? I feel like Bob said, Monét, if you did this, imagine how gagged they would be. They would live, Monét. Monét, trust me, you need to do this. Monét, I'm telling you. I feel like that's the conversation when Monét was like, all right, Bob, sure, I'll do it. but you gotta like get the dress made or something. But the concept is really good. It's like Bob the Drag Queen, I get the purse first and the paint and everything, Queen Elizabeth. It's really well executed. It's really cute. I like it. Okay, this bag lady in red thing, it's a serve. Like, it's really youthful, it's sexy, it's fun, it's campy but fashion. And the fact that she did this with a turban and afro hair, you know, like Erykah Badu, the bag lady, but with Lady in Red from Lionel Richie. Oh my god, it's so good. This is good. Like, Jaida is that girl. She really is. Okay, I feel like Raja phoned this look in because it's giving a lot more Olivia Newton-John than it's giving John Waters. It's like she said, ugh, I don't feel like I want to go ahead and think of two things and combine them. Let me just do one and then another one that's like so easy to like sneak it in there. A thin mustache, really? I can't even see it. There's lights on the runway. It's so thin. As far as I'm concerned, it's not there. This is just Sandy. Oh, B. Oh, B. Okay, this Cardi B Arthur is everything. Yvie Oddly, again, outside the box, slaps. I'm really into this. When the coat opened up and you saw all that mess, I lived. Because I'm a big fan of the Golden Girls and the Cardi B is really poppin'. This was just such a freaking smart mashup. Again, I don't think I'd have thought of that. That's so freaking dope. Okay, I don't want it to be like a shit on the Vivienne show because I like her a lot, but this does not feel, I'm not living. Or as Raja would say, I'm not gagging. I mean, Princess Diana Ross. It could have been done better. I don't love the jumpsuit, number one. And two, it just was not it. I'm sorry, like, I don't even have anything else to say. It was not it for me. Okay, Trinity did a really smart thing by incorporating RuPaul with Charles II, because it's like RuPaul, the Queen of Drag, and then Charles, like royalty, and mashing those two up. It's really fun. I love the knickers. It's giving camp. It's very campy, but it's also well done camp. The wig is very RuPaul. You know, it's giving the drama of the royal family, and it's giving the legs that RuPaul would give. RuPaul doesn't really give gowns like this with a lot of tulle, but we get the essence of it, and I really enjoyed it.
Category is Realness of Fortune Eleganza.
Okay, so Jinkx turned out way better than I thought it would because the wig's good. She painted her face white. There's some lavender makeup, and then she put like a thin veil of lavender over her eyes, which is kind of like making it more fashion. But if I'm to be real nitpicky, which I probably will be because this is what they made in the workroom, the thin veil is of a it's not the same era or genre of fashion as this Greek goddess garment that you're trying to sell down the runway. So I would say lose the thin veil because it doesn't go with this type of dress, and also the appliques were unnecessary on the arm because you're literally with the braiding and the way you're draping the fabric, you're going Greek goddess. Just fully go that direction and leave the old lady things off your arms. All in all, for a hot glue dress, it's okay. It's okay. It's astounding to me that Shea Couleé made this wedding dress in the workroom in like, what, a day? Can I hire you to make something for me? I promise I'll pay full price. This is stunning. This fits so well. It's so... wow. And I get it. From the moment you turn the corner and said with the head wrap, I said Marie Laveau. This is so freaking amazing. Not a freaking pin or thread out of place. Perfection. So clean. I did not expect Monét's outfit to turn out this well, to be honest. The fit is really good. I get the disco vibes. I love the wig. Monét in a big curly afro is something very special. I learned that when she did some photo shoot with a big curly blonde wig. I said no. Like, this is your gig. This is your lane and you own this lane. Now this hair is just as good. I love it. I love the red with the green. I have no comments to make about it more than it's cute on her. Like, is it executed perfectly? No, it's not. Look at me. I said I had no comments and yet I'm here talking. It's cute. Now Jaida is surprising me yet again because I know Jaida made most of her outfits for the season she was originally on, season 12. And this shoulder is very reminiscent of her Stars and Stripes look that she did. I just didn't know she was going to be able to execute something so freaking intricate so quick. Like, it is a short dress, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of mixing of materials and textiles to give it depth and to make sure that the details pop on this black garment. The shoulders alone, the structure of it, it's impeccable. And then her face and hair, it's just perfection. The way it fits, I can see every detail, the way it's accessorized. This is all winners. Like, these girls are freaking badass. Raja, this entire top half, from like your waist up to the crown of your head, it's special. Like, the amount of detail and work to make this structure and to give it this volume, it's really something. Like, this is good. It's really good. Now, where I'm lost is the skirt that just was added onto the bottom half. It's not bad. Like, overall, the look is good, but I feel like the look could have been great if that fabric around your waist was incorporated more in the top and then felt more fluid coming down. It just feels like two separates. Like, I have this ornate, big, voluptuous top, and it didn't come as a complete outfit, but I have a gold skirt. I can add it to it and it's gold on gold, so work. That's what it's feeling like. And I hate to say it, but that's what I'm getting from this. Still a really good look overall, but it just feels like the bottom half could have been incorporated more seamlessly into this top. Yvie Oddly's look, I'm not a fan of it. Like, there are elements and there's an idea there that I thought, okay, this could be really special, but looking at the entire picture, I feel like it's a miss. It's a miss. The makeup's good though. This cape, throw it away. It's unnecessary. The dress, it's very basic. To be honest, when she did that whole pink jellyfish thing on her season, I thought that was more special than this. This feels like a cop-out. This is a very pretty color, and the Vivienne looks gorgeous. It hugs her body perfectly. I love this dress on her. It's so chic. I don't love this hair on her, but I feel like the Vivienne likes this type of wig. I'm not a fan of it. I don't think the fascinator was necessary. The jewelry is fine. Yeah, the dress is good. That's what I'll say. The dress is real good. Trinity, the tuck tailor, she was like the first person done in the workroom, and this is what she made. This is exquisite. It gives you all the body that she is known for. It's so sexy. The red is so good. I don't know where this wig, at this point now I feel like they knew the colors they were getting beforehand or something. I don't know, because this wig goes perfectly with this outfit. And then the train, and then the gloves, and the whip. Stupid. It's just stupid how good all of this is.
Top 2 All-Stars of the week are Trinity the Tuck and Jaida Essence Hall.
So it was really smart of Shea to block Trinity when she did, because if she didn't, Trinity would have had 2 legendary legend stars at this point. Yikes. I mean, I know Trinity's good, big competition, and she's good at a lot of things, but up amongst all these legendary winners, Trinity is really proving that she's that girl. And I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. As for Jaida Essence Hall, I'm glad that she is one of the top queens. For me, it was between her and Shea Couleé to join Trinity this week as a top 2. I get why the judges chose Jaida over Shea. Shea's bridal look was amazing. Her Tooth Fairy look was incredible as well. Jaida did a really good black dress, and her bag lady was also really great. But I think the defining look that pushed Jaida into the top 2 and not Shea Couleé is the Vanna White. Shea's Vanna White was impeccable, it was fashionable, it was beautiful, but it just didn't look like something Vanna would really wear. It looked a little too nice and too chic for Vanna White, while Jaida did something very close to what Vanna would wear with all the sparkles and the pageant gown aesthetic. So I think that's what it was. But I'm really proud of these girls. I honestly didn't know if Jaida was going to get a legendary legend star this early, because she just seems so laid back, like she's not pushing for it. And I kind of like that about her. It's so freaking good.
Good luck, and don't fuck it up.
Give it to mama.
That lip sync was so good. Okay, first of all I've ever wanted for all these years of watching Drag Race is for them to play more Beyonce songs during the lip syncs, and we're getting them. I'm so happy. Apart from that, I loved Jaida throughout this entire performance. She obviously won this, and Trinity, at this point, it feels like Trinity has one style of lip sync, and it's like campy and weird. I don't know. I feel like she was a lot fiercer in her lip sync style back on her season, in season 9, the original season she was on. Now it's like she's just playing up a caricature of herself being like older and weird, and I don't know. I don't live for it. I don't live for it. I lived for the Trinity the Tuck that would roll into a ball and, I don't know, do weird stuff on stage. I was like dropping on her knees, which I don't think is a good idea for anyone to do at any age. I know if I did that, it would be a wrap for me. But I need more excitement from Trinity. Jaida hit everything, all the beats, all the moves, that hair, the outfit, the shaking of the ruffles, all of it. I lived. Totally lived. Side note, can you imagine if Shea Couleé and Monét X Change were lip syncing to this song? I think that would have been something real good.
You know what? I deserve this.
So Jaida chooses Jinkx to get the plunger, and so Jinkx, even if she wins next week, she cannot get a legendary legend star. And I think it's smart, because Jinkx is good at a lot of things. Designing outfits, not one of her strong suits. That challenge is now out of the way, so anything coming up, whether it be acting, improv, comedy, Jinkx will excel, so it's smart to block her again. However, doesn't it feel like Monét's just skating on by? At this point, who's gonna block Monét? She needs to be blocked. for real, because she's playing a really good social game here. And I don't know how long she can keep it up for. But anyways, this episode was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. The looks were amazing. If you guys have opinions on my thoughts, sound off down in the comment section. I'd love to hear how you disagreed with me. I love you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and go over to my Patreon for exclusive content. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye. Hey beautiful humans, you've made it this far in this video. Why not subscribe to my Patreon? You can sign up for exclusive content I don't post on YouTube, or support me making content for this channel. Speaking of, why don't you watch another video?